Hello. If you watched my last video, I said that I was going to do a video on Emma Bailey and Demetrius Robinson. They were booked into the Lewis County Jail, which is near the Idaho case. Going to be looking into if this is that third girl that I'm seeing in my readings or not. This is an energy reading. It is part of a energy investigative series. In the description, there will be videos explaining what I'm talking about through previous videos. This is based off of reading the energy. It is not fact. It is my opinion, and this is all allegedly. Okay, so 2 people have been arrested in an incident involving the death of a University of Idaho student in Centralia, Washington. The UI announced Thursday that Caden Young, a junior from Boise, had died while away from Moscow, University of Idaho. He was away from Moscow on spring break when he died. On Thursday, Centralia Police Department announced that a 22-year-old male was found deceased at an apartment and 2 people were arrested in connection to his death. Confirmed the person who died was Caden Young. Official cause of death is still undetermined pending a toxicology report. Officers were dispatched to an apartment after a friend of the victim, I cannot talk, found him unconscious and not breathing. He was declared deceased at the apartment. An investigation revealed information that illegal drug use was involved in the cause of death, which led to identify 2 people who were allegedly involved in providing illegal drugs to Young, and that's where we get 22-year-old Emma Bailey of Moscow and 36-year-old Demetrius Robinson of Tacoma, Washington. Delivery of a controlled substance. They were booked into Lewis County Jail. They were accused of delivering cocaine to the victim before he overdosed at a party in Seattle the night before he died. He reportedly received care at Harborview Medical Center in Seattle and was later discharged and picked up by the friend who lives in Centralia. According to the Chronicle, the friend told LE that the man went to sleep and stopped breathing shortly before the friend called 911. It appears police suspect fentanyl was involved as they offered a warning about the deadly drug. Okay, so he went to the hospital, was released, and then died. Oh, that's giving me a bad feeling. And they're the ones who picked him up. Alrighty. So he goes to the hospital the first time. He gets some kind of treatment in the hospital. And he's picked up by his friends. And the card that flew out of the deck is the 3 of Cups reversed. One person picked up by 2 friends. It's in reverse. And it's cups, so it's giving too much. Two of Swords, a difficult decision. Should I do it? Should I not? Once I cross this line, I can't go back. The Devil. That would be the drug element. That would be the tangled web element. So we have a team of 3 not working together, possibly some element of being given too much of something, some kind of difficult decision that relates to drugs or a tangled web. I'm gonna do 3 more and then I'm gonna do a timeline. 7 of Pentacles, so it's what I do for work. That tangled web is what I do for work. How is this team connected? Through some kind of organization, in which some of them are working and some of them are purchasing. Seven of Cups in reverse and King of Swords. King of Swords came out under the Devil. And Seven of Cups reversed came out under Two of Swords, or Two of Swords. The difficult decision had something to do with, like, the ending of an illusion. So you found something out and now you know too much. And then the King of Swords. I don't think it was like a, I don't think it was the fault of whoever had checked him out at the hospital. This is something new or additional that happened that caused his death after the hospital. King of Swords. We're looking at, does this case connect to Idaho? And then we have the Devil in the end of the first row and the King of Swords as the last card. It ended in a team not working together, possibly somebody be getting too much of something, some kind of difficult decision that has something to do with drugs, that has something to do with a tangled web, that has something to do with what I do for work, how I make money. You found out too much and now we can't undo what you know, and it ended in death. Was that death an accident? No, I don't believe so. This is the killer in Idaho's case. A murderer, not an oops overdose. If it was an overdose that ended up, if his cause of death is an overdose, it is because of additional drugs given to him after leaving the hospital that were intended to cause an overdose, allegedly, my opinion. Okay, so his friends pick him up from the hospital, then what happens? King of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. Exploiting some kind of weakness. And like the Eight of Cups is like, I should know better, but I'm making a bad decision. Nine of Wands reversed, some kind of overwhelm. He was given something else after leaving the hospital. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. I just said he was given something else after leaving the hospital. Giving and receiving. King of Pentacles is reversed. I almost feel like the male got the female to give him something else. Like, maybe like come on to him or take care of him and then give him this. If you do this, then I'll do this for you. Strength in reverse. Look, it's the female taming the lion, but it's in reverse. Yeah, I feel like he convinced her to give him something additional or do something to him. This allegedly, in my opinion, is not an accident. This is not like a the hospital should have caught something and they didn't, and then he died. It's not that. It's like something additional or new happened after he left there. That like, if it didn't happen, he wouldn't have passed away. So it's not something that was just like gonna happen anyway. It's like something new or additional after leaving the hospital. Yeah, the star. It's like he was given a hot shot or something. Like a... I think, in my opinion, he was given something additional after he left the hospital. And the intention behind giving him something additional was because he knew too much about something. Alive. Yeah, leaving that, that's making me think, you know how they like have like stuff that they put in your arm at the hospital. It's making me think like he was okay. Like he would have, if he would have left the hospital and not gone with them, he would still be alive. It's something that happened because of whoever had him. Sad in reverse. Wooded area in reverse. Something to like suppress his system. Some kind of like something that would make you almost feel like paralyzed or like just stuck or numb or something. Like it was, whatever was given to him had that in it. Like it was laced in it. God, missing piece. Missing piece. Regret. It's like he got involved with he fell in with the wrong crowd. But that wrong crowd also like baited him in for some reason. Like they wanted to use him for something. And it went wrong somehow. Four of Swords in reverse and Justice in reverse. Some kind of retribution. It's like if I ask you to do something that I know is just like impossible and you say no because you realize it's impossible, and then I get mad because I wanted you to say that you would try, but you realize, I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm giving. Four of Hearts. Card about justice, fairness. A trunk or a suitcase. On the bottom, a trunk or a suitcase. It's like he was asked to move drugs or something across state lines, maybe. Like, 4. Long-term relationship. Pleasant crowd. It's like he was asked to move something and he said no. And then he's dead. It's like if I start to hang out with you, we're like buddy, you think you can trust me, you approach me with this idea, and I'm like, wait, what? No, too much to lose or something, sorry. And then now I know too much. Queen of Diamonds in reverse. Can work with law or money. It was in reverse. Yeah, it's like he was approached about something and he was like, no, I'm too scared of getting arrested, or I'm too scared of getting caught. Like either I have something to lose or I'm not into it. Eight of Hearts reversed and Jack of Clubs. This is another, yeah, social and partying. Good times, social partying, and Jack of Clubs, a friend. It's like someone said to him, like, let me help you out. Like, let me help you get extra money. Or maybe if it, like, in the case of drugs, like, let me help you. I'll give you just a little bit extra so you can sell that. And then you don't have to pay for your drugs because you'll be making your money back. Like, something like that, like, was offered to him. And then it went terribly wrong. This is like, you've been getting stuff from me for some time, and you're like, we're cool, you're a friend, and I'm trying to get you to work for me in some way. So I'm trying to like give you the good stuff, right? The purest, goodest stuff. So that's what you're expecting. And then I cross the line, you say you're not interested in doing something. So all of a sudden, I actually give you the complete opposite, like the stuff that I cut up with all this other stuff, but you're expecting the best stuff because you always get that. So you do the same thing that you usually do, except now it's cut with something else, and it just completely shocks your system. And then you get out of the hospital. All right, so these like aren't real numbers. Like these aren't the actual numbers. It's just an example. Let's say if like the good stuff that he has is 100%. I know it's not. I know it's not realistic, but let's just say it is. Let's say it's 100%. This would be like if when we had that falling out, I gave you something that's like 60-40%. And then you go in the hospital and come out and I give you 100% of the opposite. Like I just like poison you, but it's already in your system because you had it in your system from the hospital. But now it's a lot greater because I gave you like I don't need to give you a lot because it's what I cut it with. It's like the poison part of it. Give you that just by itself because it's already in your system because you had it mixed in with the other thing, but now it's just the bad part. That's what I see happening. I also feel like there's something with his airway too, but that could be just like from the process of passing away. I don't know, it's like something with his airway. All right, so now the question is Emma, let me make sure there's nothing else I missed here. He was also a past president of the fraternity. Oh. Young was majoring in journalism. He was also a past president of Alpha Kappa Lambda Fraternity. Oh. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, I think it's the female who gave him what I feel like is a hot shot of poison. Page of Cups. Seven of Swords. He could have ruined some kind of plan that was in place with the knowledge that he was given, that but it's like, I'm asking you this and I fully expect you to say yes, and when you say no, it's such a shock that I almost feel like you're joking. So maybe it's like that this was something that maybe in the past he would have possibly agreed to, and now like something's changed or shifted, or just it's something he never would have agreed to, but somebody thought that he would have just through like pure association. Especially with the past president of the fraternity. Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's like, I need to cut you loose now because you know too much. That's it. Okay. Now, it's very possible that there's some kind of connection in terms of organization, and this isn't our third girl, or it could be the third girl. So let's look into. So in all my other readings, I was getting a group of 3 females that included the 2 surviving roommates and a third girl that I believed was gathering information, passing it on, doing all kinds of stuff. Is that third female Emma Bailey, 22-year-old from Moscow, Cal. Knight of Swords reversed. Three of Wands. Page of Pentacles reversed. I do feel a connection, like I feel like it's stemming from the same organization, but I'm not feeling like that's the third girl that I'm referring to in my previous readings now. One card for Emma, one card for the female victims, as in Xana, Kaylee, and Maddie, and then one for any potential connection between them. High Priestess for Emma. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like she'd be higher up than that third female. Like maybe the third female takes, like maybe it's third female, her, then Link. It could be that midway. One card for the victims. Five of Cups reversed. And connection between them. Oh, 10 of Cups. So there is a connection. There is a connection, but she's not the third girl. She's higher up than the third girl, but there's a connection. I was expecting that to say no. Now I'm confused. Let me get a clarifier for the High Priestess and 10 of Cups. How do they connect? The Emperor and the Page of Swords. Oh, yeah. Okay. Information gets infiltrated through this DEMETRIUS, then Emma to the third girl. So essentially DEMETRIUS is meant to give some kind of direction or something to that third girl, but he does it through Emma. Yeah, she's higher up. She's higher up than the third girl. I mean, I guess you could say they have the same goal as one another. But there's a connection between Emma and the victims, but she's not close enough to the victims to be in the house often enough to be that third girl. She knows who is because she has direct contact with her. But she herself is not the third girl. How with the police reading, I said it's like if there's a higher and a lower guy, we're getting the lower one, not the higher one. This is like the opposite. We're getting the higher instead of the lower. So no, she's not the link, and she's not the third girl. She's, I guess, the link between them, or the connection between. I said it's since the beginning, it's a situation where one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing, and that is like repeated all over the place. Just a couple cards as to what I just said, I guess. Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's like passing down the word from one person to another, like a conveyor belt of information. Three of Pentacles reversed. Working together but separate. Yeah, she's not the third girl. She's not the third girl, but she gives the information or instructions to that third girl. Girls 1, 2, and 3, as in the two surviving roommates, and the third girl are separate from Emma. Emma is standalone, higher up, allegedly in my opinion, higher up, and passes on information or instruction to that third girl who then passes it around. So, let's do a couple of these. Actually, let me just pull a couple for what will happen in this upcoming trial with them. The Fool reversed. Knight of Pentacles and Temperance. It's going to be a slow process. I feel as though they're going to try them both the same, the female and the male. Try them both like with the same charges as each other or something. But the Fool being reversed is like a lack of progress or not having everything ready. So I don't think that they have everything they need, at least not yet, to get a solid conviction. But there's a reason that they had to make this arrest now and not wait till they had everything. What is that reason? The Chariot in reverse and the Tower reversed. They were going to try and run. They were scared they were gonna leave or run. Tower reverse would be like avoiding getting arrested. They were either scared they were gonna run, or they were noticing patterns of starting to hide or withdraw, or maybe they were hiding like maybe caught them hiding something. There's this feeling of like either hiding or running away or something like that. And they had to make an arrest before that happened. Yeah, Judgment. Like, I have to make the final call now. I can't wait. I have to do it now because otherwise I might lose them. Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's they don't have enough though. They need more to hold them. They're trying to get it though, but they don't have it yet. They ideally would have liked a little longer. Like ideally waited a little longer to arrest them, but there was something that they had to do it now. I'm just going to pull a couple of these and then we're going to wrap this up. Water in reverse. It's like a hand reaching out. Social media. Water in reverse. Social media. Bioweapon in reverse. It's almost like they were trying to pass their responsibilities off to someone else because they were getting ready to run. Or like trying to pass off product to somebody else because they were getting ready to run. Jeffrey Epstein in reverse. Private island. School in reverse and kidnapped in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they were getting ready to leave. They were getting ready to run, disappear. And they had to make a move before they had enough. Like, yeah, they had to show their hand because if not, they were going to lose the people. All right, I'm going to pull 3 of these for Emma, 3 for Demetrius, and then we're going to be done for now. Joker in reverse. 5 of clubs in reverse. Yeah, that's recovery after an illness. I think that she's the one that made it so he could not recover. Because the Joker upright would be an unexpected change or disruption. So it was in reverse. So an expected change. And then the 5 in reverse, or 5 upright is recovery, but it was in reverse. So it's like, I expect to reverse you getting better. 10 of hearts reversed. An antidote. An antidote on the bottom there. An antidote, but it was in reverse. And it's also a serious relationship or a family card. So yeah, I think that she's the one who gave him that hot shot that I think he got. That was just like poison. Four of Cups reversed. I think they put air in his blood system stream. Like, now you can inject someone with air and it'll like stop their heart or something. It's almost like he's given a little bit of a substance at the same time as air is injected, and the two together make him pass away. Was that 3? Yeah. So 3 cards for Demetrius. Oh, bioweapon in reverse. Yeah, it's like he's given... It's almost like he's not given enough that like there'd be a huge spike in whatever was in his system, but he's given it in combination with like a straight shot of air. Like into like some place where that would kill you. Ace of Clubs. A cave. A cave, a hospital, a cellar. Like a empty... I'm saying like like blood going through veins, but then there's like a chunk of like an empty room, like an empty section of where there's no blood because there's air in his veins. Six of Spades reversed. Funeral. Being set free. Any mode of transport. Yeah, I feel like he was asked to transport or like move some kind of product. 8 of Clubs reversed. Your routine or job, and it was in reverse. Love of making money, but it was in reverse. It's like, I thought you would say yes because I thought you liked making money or something like that. And on his end, it was like, no, I have too much to lose, or I'm too scared of getting caught, or something like that. Okay, yeah, that's enough because I'm getting tired. So the next part of the Idaho reading, I'll explain what we're going to go into next since we finished the last part of that last time. But for the purpose of this reading, I do not believe that Emma is the link, and I do not believe that she's the third girl. I think that she's a connection between parties. I don't think she was close enough to the victims to be the third girl, but I do think there's a connection at the same time. Talk to you soon.